We're going to talk about getting the first email of your follow-up to go out correct. And we're going to start by just discussing real quick about what happens when you fill out a bid from the call screen. When you submit a bid from the call screen, if you are creating a brand new bid, let's say I'm just typing something in. If I was to continue on and just fill out this bid, then when I click on submit or get a bid, it will automatically enter me into the open sequence. If I click on visit for bid, I'll have to set up a date and time for the visit, and it will start the visit for bid sequence. Getting an anonymous bid will also start the open sequence, but it won't be able to send any emails if it doesn't have the person's email address. Now, if I autofill a bid from somebody who already exists, then the follow-up that's currently running for this customer, if we go to that person right there, this one actually doesn't have a status yet, is going to just basically keep running. So whatever the bid status is will not change. It would just essentially be editing the profile. So if I change the name, it would change this person's name in their profile. Now, once you submit a bid in through the call screen, if you look in the follow-up builder, your open sequence is going to be set. In this case, it's set immediately for 15 minutes later. This would give you 15 minutes after the bid is given to make any adjustments or anything else that you'd like. This is really standard. Some people choose the 5-minute mark. Now, sometimes you'll find that some people, you have it set for a timer for 0 hours after the bid. This is a little bit counterintuitive, but it's exactly what it says it is. It's going to go immediately. So if you set it to immediately, there is no real true immediately, is there? It's just 5 minutes, 15, 30, or half hour. So if I set this to 15 minutes and I save that, then at this point, the open sequence, I know whenever I give a bid from a call screen for a new customer that they're not going to get the email for another few minutes, for 15 minutes. Now in this case, you can see all the follow-up is turned off. For a visit for bid, you can do the same thing, give yourself 15 minutes, but the thing about the visit for bid is because you'll be scheduling something in the future, you could set a timer for 1 day before you go to give the quote at 8 a.m. That might be a reminder. In this case, I've got way too many steps, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete. I could be deleting here all day, but it's a test account. But you can see that when the call screen goes, it's going to automatically set things up, and the follow-up builder will begin if you're doing a brand new bid or a visit for bid. But if the person's already in a sequence, that sequence will continue to run. So I hope that helps to answer any questions that you might have. And of course, if you have any other questions, never hesitate to click on the chat bubble and ask away. Happy responsibidding.